I always felt that me and you were on the same page.
Way.
Yeah.
It was both of them. I'm just basing them how they are with me, but it was both of them. It wasn't just spending time with certain people. It was like, who's kind of making an effort, and everyone was sick. It was a hard week for us anyway, regardless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 4 days.
Yeah.
Regardless, babe.
Yeah, I think moving forward, like, you know, when I've definitely done it, like, we know things about these people, and like when you get into conversation, you let things slip. The only thing that's sort of like there for me is that when Mark had the conversation with Steve and Helen, he let some things slip about what Matthew said. Like, they're not allowed to say what Matthew said, the ex-housemate, and he obviously said that, like, you can't trust Pav and all that. And like, as a result...
Mark said that?
Matthew said that to Mark. He was like, you can't trust Pav. It was all based on my VT and that from last week.
But you know that, but everyone's got over that, babe, honestly.
Yeah, no,
I had a conversation with the group when you were there and they were like, Pav's lovely. We feel like they literally, Helen, everyone around the pool was like, Pav's questions were much harder in the task of the day, and I was like, nah, he got the brunt of it. But
I knew that.
It was purely based on your VT,
as a result of Mark having that, you know when we were all outside talking to Chris and Thingy?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, they said that, you know, Zoe's amazing, like, Pav, you can't trust him.
But they didn't say that?
Yeah, no, but Mark said something to them, and as a result, they're not talking to me right now.
What do you mean?
Like, they're just dismissing me, like, you know, they're not talking to me. Only over the last sort of 35 minutes.
Oh.
Do you get what I mean? So it's like, that's the only concern I have right now. Like, I need to speak to them and sort of just have clarification and be like, you know what, like...
But they've already said some information, like Danielle and Chris had already said, like certain things, like, they switched their decision last minute. So we know that they said that. Said something about a snake in the grass. So they may as well just say the whole thing, really, because we know dribs and drabs.
Exactly, we know dribs and drabs. All I'm saying is Mark said more things to them than he said to any of us. So
them being who?
Steve and...
Oh, okay.
Steve and Helen. So I think I just need to talk to them and sort of just clarify and be like, you know what, like, he said what he said, because if I don't go this Friday, then I'm going to be up next Friday because of what Matt said. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. But otherwise, I'm completely fine with it. Like, you can't come in. You can't come in halfway. You can't come in halfway.
That's why we asked all them questions anyway when we came in. Are you going to be all right? We're like,
you can't come in halfway and expect to challenge people that have been amazing friends for
7 weeks.
You can't do it.
Exactly.